On behalf of the Honorable we wholeheartedly welcome you, sir. I am very happy to welcome our another chief guest, Dr. T. Subramanian, Professor and Head, Department of International Business Management, Western Pacific University, Oliver, Western Highland Province, Papua New Guinea. The changes are myself and Dr. T. Subramanian were classmates in the Civil College. I am working here. He is working in Detroit. He has a very rich experience, and the sir has been working as a professor in the Department of Accounting and Finance, College of Business and Economics at IARA University, Ethiopia. He worked as a director of global institution. He is providing a training program for competitive examination in JAMAL, CMA and CS. Sir has worked as a head of School of Business, Institute of Business Studies. Sir has worked as a professor in the Department of Management Studies, Vidya College of Engineering, Technology and Research. Sir has a very rich experience. My hearty welcome to our another chief guest, Dr. T. Subramanian sir, who is going to give an inaugural address. I am very happy to welcome our mentor, my guide, and head of the Department of Commerce and Financing, Dr. E. Mubarak sir. My hearty welcome to the organizing secretaries of this international conference, Dr. Iswan sir, Dr. Sagar sir, Dr. Sajiran sir, Dr. Saida sir, Dr. Lada Maheshwari, and Veer Lakshmi ma'am for their outstanding contribution and spent the entire time towards the conduct of this international conference, and only this conference would be get a success. My hearty welcome to the organizing secretaries of this international conference. My hearty welcome to the member in charge of the Thomas Dr. Assis, and my hearty welcome to the paper representatives from various colleges. My hearty welcome to our speakers, both foreign and full-time scholars. I am very happy to welcome the participants from various places in Karur, Holy Cross College and Bishop College. My hearty welcome to the students. My hearty welcome to the first time and second time students of both men and women, and my hearty welcome to the faculty members of both aided and unaided men and women for the outstanding cooperation in conducting this international conference. I would like to read out the theme of the conference. This international conference emphasizes the effort played by commerce and industry in shaping India's journey towards becoming a developed nation by the year 2047, marking 100 years of independence. Vision for 2047 addresses it is an initial vision aimed at achieving sustainable economic growth, social equity, technological advancement, advancement and global competitiveness. Commerce and industry act as the backbone of economic development by generating employment, increasing productivity, promoting entrepreneurship, and enhancing trade and investments. Leveraging these sectors involves effectively utilizing resources, innovation, digital technology, and policy frameworks to strengthen manufacturing, services, trade, and supply chain. These international conferences explore the need to align commercial and industrial growth with national development goals, ensuring that economic progress translate into improved living standards, social well-being, and long-term sustainability. Leveraging commerce and industry effectively is essential for realizing the vision of resilient, self-reliant, and prosperous Viksit Bharat 2047. In this international conference, so far we received nearly 180 papers. Out of these, 102 papers were published in a reporter-referred journal, that is 2 volumes, which should be released by our Honorable Secretary and Correspondent, and the copy will be received by our Assistant Secretaries. Once again, I welcome you all to this international conference. I extend my sincere thanks to all the authorities of this conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Institutions attain excellence when guided by principled leadership and academic foresight. It is said that strong institutions build strong nations. To inspire us with visionary leadership and administrative wisdom, I now invite our esteemed Additional Vice Principal, Sir, Dr. A.J. Mohammed, sir, to deliver the presidential address. Please, sir.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning to all of you. Most respected Secretary and Correspondent Sir, respected Assistant Secretary Sir, our beloved Senior Professor Mubarak Ali Sir, the Chief Guest of today's one-day international conference, Dr. Mohammed sir, who is with us through online, and Dr. T. Subramanian sir, our beloved HOD of Commerce, Mariputhu sir, the organizing secretary of this one-day international conference, Dr. S. Rizwan Ahmed, and my dear faculty friends, participants from other departments and also from other colleges throughout the globe. They have joined through online. At the outset, on behalf of our principal, let me extend a hearty congratulations to the Beauty and Research Department of Commerce for organizing a wonderful one-day international conference on leveraging commerce and industry in National League and the Viksit Bharat 2047. Today, commerce is playing a major role in the nation building activities. We can trace the history of commerce, which played a major role in establishing many countries as superpower in the world. For example, United States of America, which did not participate in the Second World War, that emerged as a major economic superpower only with the help of cars. So commerce and business leverages the economy through job creation, economic growth, and improving the living standards of the people. As far as India is concerned, we are also a growing economy. After the introduction of globalization, major economies, the world economies are interconnected. The boundaries of every country has been broken, has been opened to trade. So in the history of every country, behind the political power, there is economic power plays a major role. That economic power is given by only commerce and trade. When globalization was introduced, majority of the countries opposed the constitution of World Trade Organization because the World Trade Organization will act against the developing and underdeveloped countries. The term WTO is also criticized by majority of the developing economies. But the globalization proved itself that only through commerce and trade an economy can grow. In India, during the year 1991, economic reforms were introduced by the Narasimha Rao government with the help of our former Prime Minister, who was then the Finance Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh, introduced economic reforms in India. That economic reforms paved the way for the growth of commerce, particularly the service sector in Indian economy. The contribution of Indian economy through the agriculture has been continuously declining, but the contribution of service sector, that is the commercial sector, has been continuously increasing. So commerce has played a major role in the nation building activities. That is why commerce and trade is used by the major super economic powers to influence the domestic developed and underdeveloped countries. We can cite many examples how commerce and trade affects the economy's growth. Recently, the American President Donald Trump has waged a trade war with China and India. That trade war includes the imposition of heavy tariffs on our Indian exports. Therefore, our Indian exports will get affected. Similarly, through commerce and trade, India is borrowing oil from Russia at a discount rate. But due to the quarrel between America and Russia, America pressurized India not to purchase oil from Russia. But Russia is offering us at a discount rate to India. So there is a controversy still going on. How the major economic superpower America has been influencing trade and commerce to affect the developing economies. So in such a way, commerce and trade plays a major role in evolving the economic policies that are needed for the growth of economies. Commerce promotes the exchange of goods and services, boosting production, generating income and employment, and thereby contributing more amount of tax revenue to the government and also to promote the gross domestic product of the country. Similarly, commerce necessitates the need for infrastructure. Only a country with a super infrastructure, that country can grow. When commerce develops, it necessitates the need for a fantastic infrastructure. American economy is superpower because of the road, laid down by the American economy. That is why it is stated by many presidents of America, America creates road, road creates America. So this statement proves that how the infrastructure facilities are needed for the development of commerce. On the one side, commerce necessitates infrastructure and infrastructure promotes the growth of trade. Then, public-private partnership has been gaining momentum because of the growth of commerce and trade. Government has been continuously evolving different policies all over the world to promote growth and commerce. So, in such a situation, the commerce and the trade is leveraging the economy by promoting job creation, gross domestic product and economic growth. Therefore, I congratulate the Department of Commerce for selecting a right topic, that is the role of commerce in the nation building activities. Today, in our list, we have Dr. T. Subramaniam from Papua New Guinea, who is going to inaugurate the international conference. He is from Western Pacific University. He will inaugurate the session. So, Mahamud sir has detailed his academic achievements. On behalf of the Commerce Department, I join with Dr. Mahamud sir in extending a warm and cordial welcome to our T. Subramaniam sir and express our thanks to him. And I also thank our Dr. Mohamamed sir, who is a proud alumni of the Commerce Department at JAMAL Mohamed College, who has been a popular auditor in Singapore and also a popular figure and a strong, dedicated, commitment worker in establishing the JAMAL Mohamed Alumni Association in Singapore. Recently, Singapore Alumni Association JAMAL Mohamed College celebrated its 15th anniversary, in which our secretary, our principal sir, along with professor sir, went there and participated in all the activities and celebrations of the 15th year celebrations conducted by the JAMAL Mohamed College, Singapore Alumni Association. For the 15 years, he has been neatly prepared each and every program. That programs are recorded in the 15th year celebrations sound. It was neatly presented. It was neatly well constructed, and a copy is given to our college management and also personally to me. That shows the contribution of different alumni from our college, how the Singapore Association has been built, how the Singapore Association has been contributing to the development of the Singapore society, particularly the Indians living in Singapore. So on behalf of the Commerce Department, I congratulate and I welcome and thank our Mohamamed sir for joining with us. On behalf of the principal, let me express my sincere gratitude and thanks and welcome to all the participants, both through online and offline, in participating in the conferences. So once again, I thank the Commerce Department for giving me the opportunity. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful presidential address. Honoring excellence is the highest form of institutional culture. We shall now honor our esteemed management and the chief guest in recognition of global academic contribution, professional distinction and service to the field of commerce and industry. May I now call upon our respected additional vice principal sir to honor our secretary and correspondent sir by adorning a shawl. Please, sir. May I now call upon Dr. M. Marimuthu sir, HOD of Commerce, to honor our Assistant Secretary sir by adorning a shawl. May I now request Dr. E. Mubarak Ali sir, Head of the Department of Commerce, SF, to adorn a shawl to our Additional Vice Principal sir.
This meeting is being recorded.
It's now time to honor our chief guest. May I now request our secretary and correspondent sir to honor our chief guest, Dr. B. Subramanian sir, by adorning a shawl. Assistant Secretary sir, along with Secretary sir. May I now request the Assistant Secretary sir to provide a memento to our chief. Research becomes meaningful when it moves from pages to practice. We now arrive at the significant academic milestone of this conference, the release of the journal publication, Research Explorer, a collective expression of scholarly effort, where research findings, critical thought, and academic integrity come together to contribute to knowledge creation and nation building. May I now request our Secretary and Correspondent sir to release the journal, and the same will be received by our Assistant Secretary sir along with our Additional Vice Principal sir. The first journal consists of 50 papers published. And the second journal consists of 52 papers published. Total of 180 papers published. And another 100 papers waiting to be published in the next edition. It is a proud moment for the PG and Research Department of Commerce as the dignitaries on the dais. It is a proud moment for the PG and Research Department of Commerce as the dignitaries on the first copy of the journal. Thank you, sir. Progress thrives when experience shares the stage with aspiration. We now invite our respected Assistant Secretary, sir, whose term has consistently transformed education into empowerment, to felicitate the occasion and bless the gathering with his word of encouragement. Please, sir.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In the name of Almighty, a most respected Secretary and Correspondent of a college management committee, a revered chief guest for the today's inauguration of this international conference, Dr. T. Subramanian from Western Pacific University from California, and our illustrious alumnus, Dr. M. Mohideen Subramanian from our proud alumni of Jamal Mohammed College, Western, and the most prestigious president of Jamal Mohammed College Alumni Association, Singapore chapter, on behalf of College Management Committee, I welcome you, sir, and all the other commerce, head of the Department of Commerce, aided the Department of Commerce and Finance, Secretary Dr. Rizwan Ahmed, the faculty coordinator Rizwan Ahmed, and all the learned faculty members. As the alumnus of Commerce Department, Secretary Sir, of Commerce Department, Secretary Sir, he finished his BCom, and I pursued my BCom in this prestigious, most prestigious elevated department of most prestigious elevated department of this international conference, one-day international conference Jamal College. So this international conference, commerce and industry in nation under Dignitary. So this 47. So this wonderful title, this narrated title, and all the learned faculty members identified by the head department of Commerce and this title says about how to leverage the commerce and industry, how to leverage the business scenario and nation and as well as overseas. Nowadays, if you see 25, 26 or 24, many wars is going on, which you are aware about. So because of the war, because of war between various nations, so what will happen? What will happen to the entire globe and the particular nation, particular country, and the community which is in that nation. Case of business, finance, and the economy, it would automatically go down. We have seen in Ukraine and other nations, automatically people will suffer, right? Poverty will be fixed. So we have between India and America now. Between Indo and US. What is going on? Daily in the social media, newspapers, in all media it is coming up. So which the commerce management students and the business administration students, you have to read those articles which could be supportive, which could be more useful for your degree program or research program. Commerce department which has a very strong research from the beginning onward. Very strong research quality. Very strong research quality. Many are working in overseas. See Dr. Khan sir, he completed his PhD in management. So likewise, many are working in abroad, have alumni, and here in our nation, they are working as faculties, they are working in the industry, in different corporates. So, our own students, we are management, my wishes to the head of the department, and my own behalf, my wishes to the head of resource persons who are going to handle the sessions in this day. We are going to handle the sessions for this on this day. One day international conference on developing commerce and industry in nation building. Thank you.
International perspectives expand national horizons. We are privileged to receive global insights that enrich our understanding of commerce and industry. I now invite a person whose academic journey reflects the power of global scholarship in strengthening local economy.
It is none other than our esteemed chief guest, Dr. T. Subramanian sir, Professor and Head, Department of International Business Management, Western Pacific University of Papua New Guinea, to deliver the inaugural address. Please, sir.
Good morning, respected Secretary and Vice President and Principal, Vice Principal and my dear friend and HOD of Commerce, Dr. Mari. First of all, I thank invited me to this August function, and also this is one of the important area of our nation and also the worldwide, the commerce. Leveraging commerce and industrial nation building under because we are 2047. But our commerce has started early 2nd century. I saw that proof when I was in Papua New Guinea. One of the river was named as Ramu. Ramu is commonly available name in India. How it was named there, and also the sugar name also Ramu sugar, because that river produces more sugar. How it is possible? I just encourage the local people. We get sugar from India. Sugar came from India. Reciprocally, they provided as banana. So 2nd century onward, our trade is not in national level, international level, especially Pandya, that period. 9th century, we traded throughout the world with the help of Cholas. The case of trade, what is the necessity is required? First, language. Because throughout the world we are speaking different languages. In those times, there is no medium language. Common language is not available. Especially, I read one of the king, Kulothunga Pandyan. He has learned that language, especially east side language. He gone to Attu. Today it belongs to Indonesia. Today it belongs to Indonesia. That place is called Jaipura. Wherever he goes, he exchanges sugarcane and get back banana. What is rare? What is the product available? He brought to India. So the trade is started by sea. And our agricultural center, especially in America, they are having road facilities. What happened to India? We have very good road infrastructure after 2004 only, not before. Now I am able to travel Chennai within 4 hours. But 2 decades ago, before, we traveled 7 to 8 hours because road facilities are not sufficient or good. Another one important major breakthrough in our road from Simla to the apples are coming to Kanyakumari 2 days or 3 days later. But today, morning they pluck out, afternoon it reached Kanyakumari. That much of road facilities available and air facilities are available. So trade has establishing very fast as on date. So the commerce is building the nation. How the British has come to India? What is the purpose they are coming to India? Only for trade purpose. They established the East India Company in 16th century. They are just for trading, but we don't have proper cooperation among us. They become rulers of us and they looted very huge money from us. Recently, one of the university in England, they published one paper. 32,000 trillion money looted from India. They are trying to give the title like that. 32,000 trillion money looted from India. Our economy, GDP is 4 trillion. If you add in 32 trillion, we are number one in, what is that, economy wise, GDP wise, etc. Even we are not bothered about that issues. Now we are strongly built our nation, especially from 1966, Green Revolution, self-sufficient for our, what is that, agricultural product. White Revolution took place by Korean, George Korean. He is from one of the AIS officers. He took Anand, Amul, I am saying about Amul. He established that one. Now we are exporting throughout the world that product, and also our food product exporting throughout the world. Okay, our spices. Say for example, when I entered first time abroad, I take all spices. After 2 years, I find out some shops, all the spices are available there itself due to globalization. Our Shakti Masala product is available. Shakti Masala is available throughout the world. And GRP ghee and other products also available. So, as on date, we are now concentrating our trade in different parts, electronic. Already we have achieved very good in software exports. Our CEOs, like Google CEO, Sundar Pichai from India, Apple, like that, number of persons we are able to identify. So already we are exporting more number of, what is that, software product. Now we are concentrating on electronic product, and also the government also allowing new entrepreneurs, startup companies, and they provide number of schemes to develop, enrich their knowledge. Say for example, recent fight with Pakistan. One gun, very old gun. That gun was repaired by 2 young miners in Kashmir. They adapted to two latest technology there, and that introduction of the product enhance the product, and we are able to succeed in it. So the government has encouraging number of ways to develop the commerce and industry area. So as for 2047, that is 1947, you got freedom. After 100 years, definitely we will become number one. Already America, 1 degree program, you have to spend more than $100,000. Sorry, $100,000. That means $1 lakh we spend for one program. So it's costly. So India has conceptually, first they provide education free of cost, especially Kamaraj in 1966. He established a number of colleges, and also they provide financial aided colleges, etc. So that he built the nation with the help of education. Later stages, automatically it is building other areas. So industry is one of the key success of our nation development. With this, I just conclude. Before conclude, I thank Dr. Mohamed sir. He has invited me, and I accepted the invitation, and I am able to participate in this program, wonderful event, and I manage this program, and it is going in the right direction. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening inaugural address. Commerce gains its relevance when in response to national needs, industry gains resilience when it is guided by knowledge. The keynote session is the intellectual fulcrum of the conference. It is my honor to invite Dr. M. Mohamed sir, an internationally acclaimed accounting professional and an academician from Singapore, whose career embodies ethical finance and a nation-centered economic thought, to deliver the keynote address to virtual. Please, sir.
gender equality. Men and women are treated equally like a developed country like Singapore. So Vision March 2047, one of the core areas is the greater women's participation, which is the wonderful task. Core objective is very happy. Though I am living in Singapore, even though I am a citizen of Singapore right now, my fond love has been into the soil. Covering the airport, seaport, logistics, Bharat, which means a developed India. To my knowledge, in my opinion, I would say commerce and industry, they are the dual engines, like blue eyes. They are the important factors to build a nation. To transform the raw resources into a national wealth. Commerce and industry, they contribute for nation building in many areas. To be bit short, considering the time constraints, I would like to touch base only 4 major areas where commerce and industry, they are playing key role, vital role in shaping the nation. So what are the 4 key areas where commerce and industry are contributing? Number 1, the economic foundation and growth. So every industry, every commercial entity, they focus on wealth creation. How do they create the wealth? By generating the national income, by moving the GDP for the country's development. What else? Employment generation, creating job opportunities. By opening up new companies, new industries, what do we do? Commerce and industries, they generate job opportunities for every individual. And thirdly, foreign exchange earnings. This is very, very important. People who are studying the economics, they know the balance of payments. So our foreign exchange reserve, through what? Through export of goods and services. So by exporting the goods and services from India to other countries, India is capable of earning foreign exchange reserves. So all of these things like wealth creation, employment generation, foreign exchange earnings, they are all, it comes under the economic foundation and growth, which is contributed by commerce and industry. This is the first core area. What is the second contribution to build the nation? The commercial entities and industries, the commerce and industry, they contribute for infrastructure development and modernization. We are living in the world of our tradition. Our lifestyle have changed. is because of digital transformation, e-banking, e-wallet, payment services system. People, like example, in India they use the word GPay. In Singapore we have many things like PayNow, so there are so many digital transformation. So all these high-tech ecosystems and smaller supply chains, how they are catered? They are all catered by commerce and industry to build the nation. And the third factor is the society of the progress of the society and the living standards. Our standard of living have improved. How they improved? By many services delivered by, quality services delivered by